the best thing about teaching? What do you love about it?
Besides June, July, and August? No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding. No, I'm
besides June,
kidding, I'm
July,
kidding,
and
I'm kidding.
Getting to hang out with kids.
They're fun.
They are so much fun, and every day is new and every day is different, and you have days that flop, but you have days that are just amazing, and just getting to see the world through young people's eyes all the time, I think keeps you happy and energized. And
it's working with kids every day. It's getting kids excited about culture and languages. I mean, it keeps me young, and I've done some stuff at the district level, and when I'm meeting with adults, I'm always just wishing I was back in the classroom. Kids are just, and middle school especially, is just a magical age where you've got kids who are just finding out about themselves and the world, and to impact that and get them excited about other countries and cultures is just, there's not a better job in the world. So.
The best part of teaching, I think, is the interaction with the kids. It really is. I think we go into teaching because we love our content area.
Yes.
Whatever it is that we're teaching. And we really enjoyed doing that because we enjoyed learning it. We enjoyed participating in it. But I think the real reward in teaching is with the kids. Just getting to know them and sharing with them and having them, just that back and forth relationship with them. It's all about the kids.
The best thing about teaching is I'm still a kid. I didn't have to grow up. I tell my wife that I'm graduating high school now for the 3rd time.
Yes.
And so that's pretty neat.
I think working with the kids, it keeps you young. They crack me up every day. Sometimes they make you crazy, and there are a lot of times where, in the past, where I would go home and just cry at the end of a long day because it's just so exhausting. You're constantly on, you know. You can't just sit in your cubicle and have a bad day. But the kids make it so worth it because they are just full of energy and they're hysterical. They just make me laugh all the time.
I like the autonomy. I'm more like a small business owner or something in my classroom because I still can do a lot of what I think is right, and I can experiment and explore different things. And I feel like it's going away with a lot of people. I feel like it's teaching is becoming more constricted, more scripted. You have to do this on this day. But there's still a lot of freedom to try to do what I want to reach kids and to figure a way, how am I going to get through to them? And I don't have to do a prescripted plan or prescripted speech. I can figure out the best methods of doing it. And that is a wonderful way, it's just a wonderful thing about my situation right now, where I'm able to talk to kids in ways that I want, experiment with new techniques, experiment with new methods, and I'm free to do it.
But I really enjoy teaching, and just the whole organization of teaching, and that you get to do several activities within a class period. It's not the same every day. Inevitably, what your lesson plan is for the day is not necessarily going to be the lesson plan for the day. Things always change, and that's what makes it exciting.
The best thing is at the end of the class period when I've had a really good class and the kids are happy and they're like, yeah, that was such a fun class. Or they look at the clock and they say, oh my gosh, the period's over already? That went so fast. And I always feel like, I did a good thing. I kept them off their phones. I kept them off their computers. And
that's a challenge.
Yes, and I taught French all period, and they were happy at the end of the period. Those are some good times.
But teaching is something where I just really always feel like I'm having an impact on students, and they come and tell me frequently that they love my class and that this is one of their favorite things to do. And I don't get that in some of the other things that I've done in my life, and it's very rewarding.
Best thing about teaching is the reward that you would never really see, and it comes from within. So you feel the reward in your heart, and I know I'm making a difference, and you go to sleep sleeping well, knowing you're making a difference in someone's life. That's the best reward, because we really don't get, the monetary reward or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, a sticker on the shoulder. No, we don't get that.
The best part is working with the students. And the most exciting thing every year is having new students in your classroom and really not knowing anybody. You have 120, 150, however many it is, and you just know that soon, as a couple weeks, as a month, a couple months go by, you're going to get to know these kids, know their names, know all these things about them. And really, they're going to grow to love you, or you're going to grow to love them. And it's just this kind of phenomenon that non-teachers don't really understand. So that's really the best thing.